So I went to see a ballet at the Harris Theater in Chicago, and let me just tell you how much I hate people. Alright, so we all paid money to go see a ballet. And what were some people doing? There was a guy right behind me, snoring the entire show. Throughout the entire show, in the background, I could just hear... Like, do you even breathe, man? And the entire show, always, there was at least one person somewhere in the audience that was on their cell phone. Like, what? Why are you even there? And then after the intermission, and the lights had gone down, it wasn't fully dark in the room because you could see little lights there and 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 there. And at first I was like, oh, that's okay. They'll just turn their phones off. Like, you know, decent human beings. No! The lights were just staying on. And then the music started, and the lights were still fucking on. Why? And then the dancing started, and the lights were still on. And it wasn't people like my age that were on their cell phone, at least not that I could see. I mean, I couldn't see everyone in the audience at once, obviously, and I wasn't trying to, because I was there to see the fucking ballet. Like, there was one older couple, 30s, 40s, maybe 50s, I don't know, I didn't ask them their age, but they were on their cell phone. Like, 20 minutes into the ballet, they were just sitting there, like, and they didn't even have the courtesy to turn their brightness down. It was blaring. Someone else in the audience had the same realization that, oh, they're being assholes. So he went up and he was like, no, thank you to whoever that person was. It was obnoxious. And then that same couple left, like, within 30 minutes of this show. And this was a 2.5 hour long show with intermission. So what were you expecting? Why? Like, I paid money to go, you paid money to go, we all paid money to go and see a ballet. So what were you expecting? I just don't understand. Did you not know it would be 2.5 hours long? Because it clearly said so. And I'm not trying to be some high society art snob. I got bored a few times. I'm not a huge ballet fan. I had to go for a class. But still, there were moments of enjoyment in it. I didn't pay attention to I didn't pay attention to the beginning of the second act. I just didn't. I was bored. I was almost falling asleep a few times. But that's my problem. I didn't make it everyone else's problem, and if you bothered to watch, you would find things that you enjoy. I don't watch ballet. I know nothing about dance. I am horrible. I've got like 3 left feet. But I could still watch it and enjoy it, even though it was Romeo and Juliet, a show that I've seen and read. I've done it. The lack of dialogue makes it harder to watch at points, but then there are some points that it makes it even a little bit better. Like the fight scene between Tybalt and Romeo was so cool to watch. There was the beginning of the fight when Romeo challenged Tybalt, and it was all like... And then they started going at it with their swords, which was like cool to see them twirling around doing their ballet stuff with swords. And then they both had 2 swords, 1 in each hand. It was awesome, man. It was so cool. And it wasn't just the big moments like that that were cool too. Even the ending, which I know very well because I specifically was in the scene of it a few months ago. They were able to add a new element or a new twist to it because it has Romeo dancing with what he thinks is Juliet's dead body. Like, she ain't moving, she's out cold, and he's like twirling around her lifeless body, and it's really sad and a little creepy, but really sad. Like, there were moments to be enjoyed in this. There's also the fact that it's from Russia. Like, how many times am I going to get to see Russian ballet in my life, or Russian anything in my life? I don't plan on traveling to Russia. Not that I would be against it, I just don't have that kind of money. But it came here. It came to Chicago for me. That was awesome. And I spent money to see it. So why would I waste my time and anyone else's time by turning on your phones? You know it's bad manners, so just don't do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you did, or subscribe if you want to see more. Have a great week.